Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Alright, guys, we have to wait till the following week for the next event to trigger. Let's do this. Should I call someone? So, the day out with Raven was interesting. Time to report. Reporting for duty, ma'am. Let's do this. Still, this is not a conversation I'm looking forward to. I'm ambivalent about how I feel about Raven as a person. That's a word I actually look up, guys, because I've never said ambivalent in my entire life. I actually had to look up what the word meant and how to say it, because that is a very strange word. They could have just said, I'm not sure about her as a person. They had to go all fancy. So the guy probably grabbed a thesaurus and looked it up. She's certainly ruthless when it comes to what she wants, and yet she definitely cares about her daughter. Also, she has a code of honor. She's not a crazy maniac, but she's dangerous. Most women are. And all mothers are dangerous, Kenshi. Fear them. And respect them. Speaking of dangerous, I thought she had decided to keep Ruby out of everything. So, why is Ruby here? Simple. It's my room too. Mystery solved. Yeah, so you're okay with dragging her into this whole thing too? Yeah. Also considering my dad's been trying to get me to talk to him through Ruby. She's involved already. Might as well explain. I guess that would guess this will have to do something with the holes Yang punched into the wall. And with Raven. Yeah. Alright. I'll try and add a summary while I explain how the night out with Raven went. Night out? With Raven? Yeah, it sounds weird too. Sounds almost like a date. Long story. So, that was a quick summary. So, Yang, I can say with close to complete certainty that your mother never wanted to leave you. Her reaction when you met was genuine. Oh god, the music. I had no idea how to feel about that. Wait, you mean Raven? But she did! No, not because she wanted. Another thing that I got out of her as we talked is that she's prideful and she has a code of honor. So my theory is that your mother left you because of a promise she made. She gave her word that she would keep away from you, most certainly to your father. But that doesn't make any sense. Dad was destroyed. He was so hurt when she left, and that can't be. I know, which makes me think, well, maybe. Just like Raven was forced to leave you because of a promise she made to your father, maybe Mr. Xaio-long was forced to ask your mother to leave you. What the hell happened between the two of them? We'll have to find out, lay down the route, because I have no idea. Root's Teeth never really gave us much of a very good reason as to why Raven left. Some people like to think she's like a bad mother and a coward. Others think she did it to protect her. No one really knows. Unless Ruby did go into in-depth knowledge, but it's kind of hard to look it up now with, you know, Ruby no longer being on Crunchyroll anymore. Yeah, because I looked it up on Crunchyroll, not there. Except for Ice Queendom. Need to watch that. Wish I knew. You do? Other than the obvious fact that I care about you, hanging out with Raven isn't exactly healthy. Mine is still pounding after the morning after. Okay, I don't want to minimize the realizations about the reason why she wasn't there as we grew up, but there's no question, why is she here now? Yeah, I know the reason because I played this route for the original Let's Play I did, so yeah. But if none of you watch that route, guys, then you'll learn through this. That's a good question. Considering what I know about her so far, I don't think she would ever break her word, so maybe it's because the time for whatever promise she made ran out. Maybe it's because I'm in Beacon now. If you get accepted into any higher education institute for hunters, you are, for all intents and purposes, an adult. Oh, that makes sense. If we think about that promise to keep away from you would end when you become an adult, technically, that still doesn't explain why she seems much more interested in you than me. To get to you, she has to go through me. Either that or because I remind her so much of her husband, Ty. But then I think because we're both, you know, we're both use our fists of fighting, we're both blonde. Although, I'd say I'm more I'd say Kenji's more dirty blonde than anything else. He's not sunlight blonde like Yang, and he's not, you know, straw. I guess yellow like Jean. So he's more like I said, dirty blonde or platinum blonde, I guess. Your guess is as good as mine, but maybe it has something to do with maybe it has something to do with the fact that, considering what you told me about her reaction when you talked, I don't think Taiyang was supposed to keep the reason why she left from you. Whatever she wants to discuss with you, it requires you to know that growing up. And that leads to her spending time with my boyfriend instead of me. How exactly? Don't know. Guess that means I have to go out with her again. Ugh. Was it that bad? What did you do? It was terrible. She dragged me around what seemed like all of Vale, showed me all of her places she used to go when she was a student. Sorry, but the guys just had my tea, so little burp. Sorry. Really? Yeah. And then she started telling me stuff about her past and her father. She did. Yeah. And then about what she's doing right now, what her life is like. And then she made you go drink with her. Yeah, after she revealed to me that she revealed to me that she had never wanted to leave Yang. We both felt like drinking. But I don't think she drank that much. It was... Can she? Oh, yes? Considering that you've done a lot of things I've always dreamed of, aka spending time with my mother, getting to learn about her life and slash my life, could you maybe not, like, make it sound like it was the worst thing in the world for just 1 second? Ooh, bad call, Kenji. Bad call. Well, at least her eyes aren't going red, so she's not that angry. I'm sorry, Young, that was insensitive of me. It's fine, I'm sorry too. Was it that bad hanging out with her? Well, it's just that I don't like having to do something like that because I'm forced to, even if I have to admit that by the end I was drinking with her on my own. Also, in my defense, she's constantly looking for ways to mess with me. I feel a certain affinity. I think you'll have to take the blame for that boyfriend. Can confirm that I have the instinct to, at times. Well, if that's the case, I guess that makes it okay. Not! It's your justification, really, that I'm that easily bullyable. Bullyable. That's a weird word. Actually, I wanted to imply that your reactions are to die for, but you want to come out of the closet with that. Okay, that's it. I'm not telling you the full story today. See you next time. Oh, come on, don't be like that. That was my line. They're definitely related. That's hilarious. Okay, guys, I'll cut you back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys. So, believe it or not, guys, this actually takes place that very same night, and we'd have to go here. In the shopping area of Vale Main Street. Don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied so much. Well, let's try to read slowly, maybe that'll help. No. On the off chance that I would make me look stupid, you never know with teens. Okay, seriously, what the hell are you doing? That's a good question. Well, I thought even your alcohol-damaged brain would have enough cells left together to identify shopping when you see it, brother dearest. Shopping? Really? Oh wow, the alcohol poison did more damage than I thought. Shouldn't you be speaking to Yang so you can make your proposal and just be done with it once she refuses? Well, aren't we pretty convinced of that? Although, I agree that letting her think that her mother abandoned her at birth does weigh pretty unfavorably in my direction. It was for our own good. That's your justification for everything, isn't it? The Oddsman school of thought. Hiding stuff from people, it's It's for their own good. Letting a girl grow up thinking her mother didn't want her, it's for her own good. Letting Osmond play with your body and soul for my own good, right? Who wouldn't want to be turned into a bird at will? You can't just keep bringing that up. I'll bring up as much as I want, thank you very much, especially since you haven't learned anything by it. I've apologized more times than I can count. I will carry the shame with my entire life. What more do you want? I want a twin who would actually try and think of my opinion instead of telling Osborne it was totes okay to alter my soul like he did yours. I want a first love who wants to keep his word as I kept mine. Don't let my daughter think I'm a complete monster. I want to at least try and entertain the possibility you and Osborne might be wrong. I want you to stop leaving all the critical thinking to me and Summer, and while we're on the subject, I want my best friend back, you stupid son of a... Urgh. Don't assume for a minute that you're the only one who misses her. Don't think you can use my failure to prove you're right here. What you want Yang for is wrong, always has been. Which is why I let her grow up in a lie. I mean, let her know that her mother loved her would have been a good thing after Summer died, and time became a useless waste of space, don't you think? This stopped being about Yang a long time ago. This is about not having her hate the two of you. I don't know about Ruby, but if she's anything like Summer... I know, but if it stops Yang from making a mistake, has it yet to occur to you that, of all things considered, she might accept just to spite you and tie Yang now? Yang is better than that. She's also a teen whose whole life growing up has been hell because of your actions. Think of carefully about what she's been through because of you, and tell me to my face that there's zero chance of her deciding everything you have taught her is crap. But at the same time, I have no idea how much bullcrap you filled her head with. You might be very well brainwashed her beyond help. Which is why I need a backup plan. If you excuse me, brother dearest, I need to go back to my shopping. Ooh, a backup plan? What kind of backup plan to that could involves me, and it's not something you want to see. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Alright guys, I'll keep back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys. Let's do this. So I found this while I was, scrolling through everything. And I saw this. So, yeah, your mom killed your grandfather. This will be an interesting little conversation to have. Oh, God. I'll be honest, guys. When I was recording last week's video, I thought this audio you're hearing right now, the sound of water, was actually static, but it's not. It's just the waterfall behind me. God, that was so embarrassing. Wow, my mother side of the family is something else, isn't it? Yeah. I know what you said, but I don't really feel like discussing this in front of Ruby. I have to agree with you. She's dealing with enough stuff regarding our family right now. She really doesn't need to know that my mother killed my grandfather too. Mom, huh? Well, yeah, what? What about it? Nothing much, just, it's cute. Ugh, listen, I know she is a perfect person, and, I mean, the first thing she did was cut and paralyze me and threaten to kill my father. Still, you have no idea what kind of weight off my shoulders it is, knowing that my mother loves me, and that she didn't want to leave me. Uh-oh, that's Raven's ringtone. Well, speaking of the devil, it's her. Wait, seriously? She's calling you right now? No, it's a message. Let's see. Uh-oh, this is not good. Meet me in your home classroom and wear your school uniform. What? I'm confused on a number of levels. What kind of super request is that? Ugh, I wish I knew. Whatever she has in mind, it can't be good. Well, sorry, honey, but if we want this relationship to work, you gotta have to go get along with your mother-in-law and bring me her secrets. You are so alike on certain points. Aw, thanks. Good points, I hope. Pointy points. I feel positively prickled by both sides right now. Anyway, try not to get drunk this time. Remember that no alcohol is allowed on the school grounds. That hasn't stopped your uncle. He brings alcohol all the time. Okay, let's see what goes on here. Here you go. What the hell does Raven want with my school uniform now? Who knows? As long as she doesn't make us wear a skirt like Tai Yang made Crow. Seriously, that was the one thing I found quite funny about the one RWBY episodes where we heard that Tai tricked Crow into wearing a skirt, telling him it was a kilt. That was hilarious. Although, to be fair, the school uniforms skirts do kind of look like a kilt a bit. Although kilts are a lot more, you know, further down. And a bit more colourful too. Let's do this. Oh god, this is going to be horrible. I can feel it. Okay. Can I turn on the lights? And have someone notice there's someone in here past curfew? Come on. Come on now. Don't be like that. If I wanted to ambush you, I would have just turned into a raven and dropped on you from the sky. Don't remind me. Still, why would I need to wear my school uniform? Oh my god, stop bellyaching, get down here already. Ugh, alright. But I don't like this one bit. Are you sure about that? I think you might change your mind soon. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you could do to make me feel relaxed about being alone with you in the... Oh really? That blush says otherwise. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Am I the only thing she looks like, Chifuyu Orimura from from Infinite Stratos? It's just... Look at that. She literally looks like your stereotypical teacher in any shonen anime. It's a good look though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, someone's changed this tune pretty quickly. Boo 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 boo. What kind of thing about being old enough to be your mother? Stalia! What the hell is this? Yeah, it's more business suit than actual teacher uniform, but they didn't really have anything else. Still, I'd say it does its job pretty well nonetheless, wouldn't you agree? Job? What job? Oh god, this music is not helping at all. Yang! Where's your boyfriend? Where's Kenshi? Uncle Crow? You have a lot of nerve barging here considering... Shut up and tell me where you... Unless you want a new sibling. A new what now? I want to put you more at ease for the talk that is to come, but it seems like you're more nervous than when I'm carrying a sword. You're dressed as a teacher and I'm dressed as a student. This couldn't be any more red flags. Seriously. Well, with the sword, I knew where there's a more immediate danger is. Now this is... distracting? Yes! That is completely unfair. But effective. Anyway... Do you want to know what I want from Yang or not? Of course I do, but wouldn't that break... My promise involved staying away from Yang until she was an adult, and never telling anyone about the reason why I made that promise. Never said anything about not sharing my plans for my daughter. Your plans? So, this is like something you want for Yang? Something I wanted for my children, period. And now, if you don't mind, I'll start talking like a megalomaniac for a bit. Okay, well, this should be good. Yes, it should. Let's see how this goes. She's going into teacher mode. Here goes. When me and Crow left the tribe, it was because we hated living in it. We had only come into contact with the outside world briefly, and most of the time through violent means. And yet, even though from those brief exchanges, two things were very clear. This actually sounds serious. One, that there was an entire world outside of the tribe that was leaving us behind. Two, that people who were able to make a living out of themselves without resorting to banditry. We left and went for the capital of Mistral. That's where we met Tai Yang for the first time. How old were you? 16. We formed a bond. He helped us understand Remnant, and we gave him some very needed pointers when it came to fighting. As he prepared himself for the entrance exam to Beacon, eventually we decided to join him. And that's when you met Summer. You know, didn't they say, like, how did Raven and Crow join? Like, some people say they used fake transcripts. Although I think that is what they did. But then again, that was a huge plot hole in my opinion. Like, how did someone like them join, and how did someone like Blake and Nora and Ren join? Because that's just different plot holes that people just came up with while online, like different theories, but I'm not getting over that. And that's where you met Summer. Yeah, and she, well, she was a genius. I had never lost to anyone my age before meeting her, but after ending up in the same team, she wiped the floor with me the first time we fought, and I never ever managed to beat her. And the best part? Summer didn't even come from a family of hunters, and she went to an engineering school before Beacon. She was mostly self-taught. Wow. Wow indeed. At first I hated her. I couldn't wrap my head around how she beat someone like me, who had been raised and trained for battle since I was born. But then I realized she was simply living proof of what me and Crow always knew. The world is bigger than the tribe, and there'll always be someone better. Not stronger? No. Anyway, she was also the reason the world lost its luster. How come? Why do you think an engineering student suddenly wants to become a hunter? She lost someone? Yes. There weren't that many things someone disliked, but one thing she hated were the grim. She also hated how ineffective hunters are in a group. It didn't make sense to her that humanity as a whole should still be vulnerable to those monsters. What she saw was a system with all the needed tools to solve the problem, without the collective will to do so. Also, my unacceptable shadows, covered truths, hidden pasts. She got along with everyone, but she didn't really trust anyone. We don't know much about Summer though, do we? Like, her personality is very much up in the air right now. She's literally like a character who we have yet to know what her personality. I think we only saw little bits of it in the last season of RWBY, but not enough. I should have watched it before Viz Media bought RWBY, but what can I do, eh? Not even us. That was one of the biggest weaknesses of Summer Rose. She preferred to work alone. That's what caused her death, apparently. Some of that struck to me. That's why I never really liked Osmond while my brother adored him. Too many secrets. And what happened afterwards? Well, there's a reason I went back to the tribe while my brother stayed. And that would be, how does this tie in with Yang? Bottom line is, the tribe wasn't a place I wanted to live in, but I didn't like the rest of the world either, so I vowed I would create that place. And the moment I realized me and Ty had been too lax with that's a weird word. Contraptives. I decided that I'd leave that place to my children. Is that the Megalania part going to come out anytime soon? Because so far it sounds like a pretty normal for a parent. Aren't you an orphan? Yes, but I feel like it's only logical for a parent to want to leave their children a better world than the one they were born into. That's true. Every parent wants that. Anyway, at this point, I can only assume that the reason you had the falling out with Mr. Xaio-long is because he disagreed with what you wanted for Yang. Still, it doesn't explain why you aren't talking to Yang and instead going through me. First, we have gone off at the wrong foot, with what the whole me being called it, and then wanted to kill my baby daddy and ending up cutting her with a poisoned katana. I'll say. And second, all this talking has tired me out. Time out. Here we go. Talking tired you out? Seriously. I'm a woman of action, Kenshi. I don't use my mouth and throat muscles that much, usually. There are so many things wrong with that sentence. Yeah, with the blush, we can all tell what he's thinking. He's a dirty, dirty boy. Anyway, are you really lying down? Are you still drunk? I told you, I'm tired. If you want to keep talking, you have to get closer. Fine, fine. Not close enough. Are you fine, whatever. There, I'm literally standing by the desk. Happy? Uh-oh, that's not good. Almost. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. We all know what she's playing at. Okay, this is actually a nice image, I'm not gonna lie. That is close enough. Oh god, I can feel my heart beating in the game. Wait, what? Why are my eyes turning red? What? What is she? Your eyes. Why am I... How strong is... They turn red. Is that when you get excited? I remember they did the same thing when we first met. Why can't I? She's not really... I could easily... Speaking of eyes, mine are up here, Mr. Boyfriend. You're so cute. Cute? Why are you doing this? This can't be... She can't be... Damn, you're too cute. You're seriously making me... What the hell is that noise? Oh! You shameless frickin'... Young lady, do you have any idea how much those stockings cost me? No, I don't. I don't know anything about you. All I know is that Dad made you leave because you wouldn't tell me why. And next thing I know, you're trying to make my boyfriend my new dad or some crap. What the hell's wrong with you? Of course you think that, Crow. Come now. Do you really think I'd go that far? Wasn't about to take the risk. I feel the brotherly love in here. I was never going to go that far. Also, I doubt he would ever last long enough for that to be a risk if I got serious. Can she answer me? Are you okay? I was just testing the waters. Testing the waters for what? God darn it. Oh, there she goes. She flew off. Typical. Ugh, what the hell happened here? I thought I knew, but thankfully I was wrong. I want answers for the love of God. What the hell happened when I was born, and why does that lead into her trying to get into my boyfriend's pants? And why the frickin' uniform? I'm not swearing, guys. I don't like swearing. I can only answer this one thing, the one last thing, but I don't think I should. Oh no, start talking. Kenshi looks like Tai Yang, and a student roleplay was her favorite pastime of theirs. Yep, saw that coming. That sounds like cartoon profanity to me. I mean, at least they are interacting again, right, Kenshi? Yeah. Raven Rowan blew your mind. Just your mind for now. For now? Okay. I'm so glad there's no CGs of that happening. They're blowing something else. And no, I'm not playing on YouTube. I'll get blocked. Or worse. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Like us all, like, comment, and subscribe. Jeff, and I am out of here. See ya.